All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I always promise you, didn't I tell you I'll be back? Well, guess what? Your boy's back. And on this video, we are going to talk about how big of a liar people can be. So I don't want to hold y'all up. Make sure you stay tuned at the very end. And with that being said, let's get it. The tables had turned. Everybody is starting to see how big of a liar they are. You will be surprised how people could be so good at lying. They will tell a lie front of your face. But here's the thing though. Liars get exposed. Liars, once the truth hits the ceiling, they ain't got nowhere to hide. See, people lie for a lot of reasons. They lie because they scared. They lie because they are afraid that you will find out the truth. Well, guess what? The truth has came to the light. And everybody always say this. What's done in the dark will come to light. People really thought they can lie their way out of a situation. Not anymore. Because you know what? Them days are over with. Especially if they lied about you. Told so many lies. Or lie about a situation. Wherever it was. Everybody looking at them like, oh, what else you lying about? So what made you do that? As big and grown as they are, they had to lie. Because you know why? It was something about you that triggered a lot of people. And the reason why people had to team up and do this to you because they are afraid of your spirit. They say you too much. You keep it too real. And you know why they say that? Because they fake. They weak. Not only that, they can't handle the truth. And everybody was looking at you crazy, all because they believe the lies that these individuals had told about you. But one thing about a lie, it has to end. And this is the day it comes to an end. A abrupt end. Now everybody running around trying to change their story. Everybody running around trying to go to their master, should I say, or the flying monkey puppet master. Now they don't know what to do. Now everybody turning on one another. Everybody pointing a finger at him or her or they. But guess what? The ones that's doing this was all in it. Especially if they did it on social media. Well, guess what? They can't hide from it. Because all the proof and the evidence is right there. The screenshots is there. Everything that they did that day or that year is right there. It was written. Somebody probably took screenshots and probably saved it. Because you know why? People can lie so much. And they can be damn good at it. Well, in this case, they not good at it now. Because when they can't fool you, they thought they can get away with it. But now they got to come clean. Now everybody is about to see the skeletons that's in their closet. Somebody finna snitch. Somebody is finna fold under pressure. Somebody finna fold like a pretzel. You understand what I'm saying? Now these days, you got to be careful with who you lie on. Cause like I told you, you may never know what can come out. And a lot of people did this because they did not want to see you happy. You'll be surprised how cruel and evil and how jealous-hearted people can be. They ain't want you to be in a relationship. They ain't want you to find no friendships. Nothing. They want you all by your lonesome. Well, let me tell you something. You still happy without a relationship, without having any friends. And this person is so damn miserable. It eats their soul up. Okay, everybody walked away from them. Now they want people to walk away from you. That ain't that a four-legged dog. These narcissists, because that's exactly who they are. Narcissists. When they get caught in a lie, now they want to point the finger at you and blame you for what they did to you. Ain't that stupid? It's really stupid. But like I said, the tables are now turning. And when the tables are turning, I don't care how fast they can run, but they can't hide. I don't care they can run fast like Forrest Gump. It's still going to catch them. It's still going to bite them on the rear end. Because let's be honest. Who will go out of their way that's to do a thing like this? People that ain't got no life. But also, it reminds me of that late 90s movie called Big Fat Liar. Y'all remember that movie, Big Fat Liar, back in 97? I hope that's the correct year, but if not, tell it to me in the comments, but I'm assuming it came out in 97. But anyway, people can be a big fat liar and be so good at it. But now, like I said, we are living in a world that lies can come right back in the snap of a finger. You already been vindicated as we speak. Because like I told you, y'all call the receipts. All the receipts is there. The hardcore evidence is right there. Everybody is starting to see how dirty, how rotten and cruel that they were. Somebody lied on you because you cut them off. They lied on you because they couldn't walk all over you. Somebody lied on you because you won't let them use you. They couldn't get what they wanted. They wanted you to bow down, kiss their rear end, and you told them no. Or maybe you embarrassed them and told them something about themselves, and they couldn't handle that all that pressure you threw at them. So in order to get their so-called revenge, they try to make your life a living hell. But now, all of that backfired. They all been exposed. See, they used to people saying yes to them, but when you told them no, they got in their feelings. So you could tell these people were spoiled. Okay, every time somebody would tell them no, they throw a temper tantrum. Now, big and grown as they are, when you told them no, you were going to do this, you weren't going to do that, they got mad. See, they used to being around yes people. But you, on the other hand, you told them dead to the flesh. N-O. N-O-P-E. Hell no. Heavens no. They even want to hear the word heavens no. So that lets you know what type of person you were dealing with. Say no to a narcissist. You will see that inner child come out, you're going to see how immature this person really is. They don't get their way with you. Because like I told you, they are used to people telling them yes. But you said no. And they had to go out their way just to do all this. And for what? Because you stood your ground. You won't let them use you or get no information out of you. You'll be surprised how wicked people can be. You'll be surprised how dirty and rotten individuals can be. But like I said, that's all right. That is all right. Because guess what? Even though people walked away from you, people are starting to see. People that got common sense. People that actually use their brain and see, wait a minute. This person stood up for themselves. And this person had to go out their way that made their life a living hell. So the ones that ran with the lies or believe in the flying monkey that did all this, now they trying to come back and be your friend. But you told them, nope, stay right where you at. You told them stay right over yonder, which means stay over there. And don't come over here. Now they also feel stupid. These people don't know. They don't know how to think for themselves. They must don't know. Don't believe everything you hear and don't believe everything you read. But in this case, what they did and what they did behind your back, the proof is in the pudding. It's all right there. And as they reading this, maybe they try to set you up, try to get you caught up, making false allegations about you. Try to get the police involved. Because like I told you, it could have been that ex, a so-called friend you used to deal with. And they try to get the police involved so you can get thrown in jail over some BS. Well, guess what? They can't do nothing to you. None of them can't. Because like I told you, when somebody make false allegations or whatever they try to do, backfired. And now, don't these people know they can have a lawsuit on their hands? They can get sued for lying on you like that. Just imagine if you are a rapper or a singer and somebody did this. Don't you know that's a quick lawsuit right there? Or let us say you're a rapper or a singer back in the 70s or 80s or 90s, or somebody want to sample your song and they sample it without permission. That's a lawsuit. Because number one, they didn't call you permission to sample their song. Number two, if somebody want to sample your music, they got every right to call you and ask you, can I sample your song? But you got the power to put these people in court and throw they right behind the cell. But most of the time, people really do this to themselves. It ain't got to be a real prison cell. It could be a spiritual cell. And let me explain what I'm talking about. You could be living rent-free in their head. Every day they think about you, talk about you. And every time they're being reminded of what they did, it catches up to them and it eats them alive. So 9 times out of 10, you ain't got to get your hands dirty all the time. But they expected you to get your hands filthy. They wanted blood to be on your hands. Excuse me. But now the blood is on their hands. And like I said, they're trying to wipe their hands clean. But everybody's starting to see how evil and how desperate they getting. Now everybody wants your side of the story, but you ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. But as they always say, it's two sides to every story. But you need to explain yourself. Now everybody wants your side of the story. It's too late now. They believe what the flying monkey or the big gorilla has told or did. But see, the lie was so entertaining. It's so juicy. They're like, oh yeah? And they ran with it. But the truth doesn't entertain nobody. The truth will embarrass you. The truth, it will be prevailed. Like I said in my last video, the tables are turning, y'all. The tables are turning every day. You ain't had to seek revenge. You ain't had to go out here and fight nobody. Because that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to fight. Oh, you fought all right. The truth is fighting for you. And the truth is winning. And guess what? It's some more stuff that's going to come out. And when it does, just sit back and relax. Because the man upstairs and the guardian angels, they all saw it. All of them saw it. Like I said, these people try to set you up all because you told them no. You refuse to be they, as they call it, emotional punching bag. They wanted you pretty much to babysit them. They wanted you to kiss it where it hurts, but no. You won't go babysit nobody. They really thought you were scared of them because other people were scared of them, not you. Like I said, you put your foot down, you let them know. You told them no. And when they heard that word no, they went out there and did something stupid. All because they got caught up in their emotions. Let me tell you about emotions. If you do something out of emotions, you will reap the consequences. Because people these days, they do stuff because they ain't their feelings. Well, when you do that, you don't know how to control yourself, it will catch up to you. I think we all know that. But some folks don't know it. That's why they in a world of trouble. A heap of trouble. Doing stuff because you pissed off or sad and upset can come back and bite. And it's biting them like a pit bull. You don't do stuff out of emotions. Like, what's wrong with these people? But like I said, the truth is here. The truth is like the champ. The truth is here. And you are the champion. The champ is here. They tried to defeat you with a bunch of BS. Maybe they saw how good you look. You'll be surprised. Maybe they saw your work ethic. Maybe they saw you going somewhere and they wanted to damage it. But guess what? They couldn't stop nothing. Now they not going nowhere in life. As a matter of fact, they never was going nowhere. Look what type of mindset they had. If you got a mind like that, you ain't going nowhere. But you, they may have got people that turn their back on you. Lose certain opportunities, but guess what? You finna get all that back in tenfold. Double for your trouble, right? Maybe the enemy stole money from you. Maybe they made you lost your job. Got you fired, but that's all right. Maybe you had another job now. A better job. Oh, better yet, even more. You working for your own self. You got your own LAC. And don't you know, working for yourself can piss off a lot of people. Because you being your own boss, you making your own hours, and you ain't got to listen to nobody's BS. Ain't that fun? It's amazing, ain't it? It's a good feeling. Damn good feeling. But like I said, the tables are turning. They have turned. And they will continue to turn. So they can sit there and run around and panic all they want to. They are reaping what they had sowed. And the consequences is knocking on their door. It's time to answer to what they had done. Let that be a lesson. Don't lie on innocent folks. All because you feel some type of way. Like I said, you probably told them no because you got sick of being that little doormat. Because you could try to be nice to people, but when they try to take it for weakness, that's when you know you got to cut them off. That's when you got to tell them no. Never take kind-hearted people for granted. Because they get fed up too now. So while they over there in their feelings, feeling some type of way, you over here somewhere else. Creating a legacy. Building something that nobody can even do. Only you can do it. And you doing a good job at it. So get the job done. And while they over there watching, it's gonna eat their heart out. Tell them to eat their heart out right now. Somebody rejected you because of a lie they heard. And now they want to come back. Tell them, no, stay over yonder. Tell them, stay right where they at. Now somebody want to be your friend again. Tell them, stay right over yonder. These big fat liars are being exposed as we speak. And you ain't got to take revenge. It's already been done. It's been settled. So all you got to do is keep doing what you're doing. And that is working on your brand and minding your business. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video to everybody. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. Remember, move in silence, stay low key. Be on your P's and Q's. Thank y'all for the support. I'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, part 2 coming up, so I will be right back, like the Terminator said back in the 80s. But anyway, don't forget to share, subscribe, and do all of that. But I'm out of here. Peace, and be safe out there. Oh, make sure you take care of your health and your mental health. But for real, adios.